Disclaimer: The Long Dark is a survival experience, and we strive for realism in many areas, but it is not a replacement for actual survival training or experience in the wilderness. Do not attempt to use what you learn in The Long Dark in real life. Doing so could result in injury, illness, or even death. Hello everyone, and welcome to First 20 here on Stephen Plays! My name is Stephen George, and I play video games every Friday. It's the first 20 minutes or so of a game, and today it's The Long Dark by Hinterland. This is actually their first game. They had funding from Canada Media Fund as well as Kickstarter, and they've been working on this game for over 4 years. But the last 3 of that has been in early access. So people have been enjoying this game actually since 2014. And one of those people was Quinn, who actually gifted this to me many months ago, but I decided to hold off until it got a full release. Well, just a few days ago, the full release is actually here. And this is a survival game that takes it to the next level. This is kind of unreal. And the reason I know is because I spent an hour with The Long Dark in survival mode. Survival mode is what's been available for all of these many years, while they've been working on, for one, finessing it and finalizing it, but then number 2, an episodic story mode. So today, I'm going to be jumping into this episodic story mode to find out what it's all about. I don't regret the hour I played of survival mode, just because I needed to at least figure out the mechanics a little bit, and I'll be honest, I still have a long way to go. I played an hour, and in that time, I think 2 days in-game passed, and I like nearly died multiple times from like starvation and hypothermia and all these terrible things, but I started to kind of get the hang of it. I'm going to use those few things that I learned and start this episodic story mode, and maybe at the end I'll show you a little bit of how survival mode can go. For now, let's jump into Wintermute. New story. Episode 1, Do Not Go Gentle. Mackenzie and Dr. Greenwood are separated after their plane crashes deep in the northern Canadian wilderness. Struggling to survive, Mackenzie explores the small town of Milton, where he begins to understand the scope of this quiet apocalypse. It's very pretty.
Astrid. Astrid!
Oh god, that's less pretty. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Good god. So this is way different from survival mode. Survival mode just kind of plops you down.
Find some shelter from this wind.
But this is story mode, so it has a story. Chapter 1, Survival of the Fittest, Journal Updated Missions. Now, hopefully I can take some of that knowledge I learned in survival mode and apply it here. It also says there's a journal. So let's see. Oh god, you are bleeding from a wound. If left untreated, you will continue to weaken until you die. So this game is crazy. It is the most detailed survival game I've ever seen. You can see I have calories that are quickly dropping because my temperature is dropping. I'm starting to get numb. In order to fix that... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pick up some sticks. That's a branch which actually... See, if I break this down, I'll get 3 sticks, but it's gonna take 10 minutes and cost me 42 calories. But I think I can manage that right now. I'm getting real cold. And then, of course, that presents new problems. There's a few things here. Search first aid kit. That could be helpful. A bandage. Seems good. Antibiotics. Take it to stop infection from spreading. Another bandage. First aid. Study your treatments and learn to triage. There are many ways to die in the wilderness. Medical treatments, man-made or harvested from the natural world, will save your life. Use the status screen to check on your health. Apply a treatment using the first aid radio menu. You can also use treatments from your pack menu. The key to survival. Preparation and self-control are vital to your survival. Check your controls menu if you're unsure how to do something. This could save your life. Okay, newsprint roll, which can be used as tinder for fire. Cloth. Newsprint.
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
Okay, let's not bleed out. Let's go to the status screen. First things first. Do I have any way... See, I'm freezing, which is a problem, but I'm also bleeding out, so I don't want to bleed out. Where are my bandages? Health. Bandage. Bandage suitable? Apply. Apply bandage for chest. Applying bandage. Healed. Blood loss. Plane crash injuries fall. After the plane crash, you are concussed, badly bruised, and feeling weak. Your hand was wounded from the crash. You will not be able to climb or hold weapons until it heals through rest. Okay, I'm also freezing. Seems kind of bad. I need to start a fire. Cedar firewood. Seems helpful. Alright, so... Fire. Fire provides heat, water, food, protection. Use the campfire option in the radio menu. You'll need all the fixings: a fire starter, tinder, and fuel. Accelerant speeds up the process. Fuel types impact burn time and heat production, and active fire can be used to cook and boil water, as well as keeping you from freezing to death. Alright, so let's do that. Campfire. Boom. Starter, tinder, fuel, don't have any accelerant, start fire. Chance of success, 75%. Awesome! Hopefully it will work and I won't die. Because there's a chance that I'll just die.
Come on.
Seriously though, please work. That would be so pitiful. Oh god. Yeah, the going through the survival mode was necessary in my opinion. And I actually recorded that, but
Life out here.
but I was also fairly certain that it would go a little more smoothly than it did. But it didn't. I barely survived for 2 days. Day 2.
So thirsty. Gotta be a way to melt some snow.
Status is your early warning system. When you bring up the quick stats or the radio menu, you'll get a preview of your current condition, as well as information about how cold, tired, hungry, and thirsty you are. Anytime one of these status indicators is empty in red, this means you're losing condition. Lose all your condition, and you'll die. Okay. Alright, so this is burned out. I gotta get some water.
I'll be stuck here a while. Better see what I can use.
I'm pretty sure if you just burn... No, I have a very limited... You know, I have a very limited understanding of everything I know how to do, because I was only in survival mode for an hour, which might sound like a pretty decent amount of time, but trust me, the amount of skills that I learned were not great. I was unable to kill any animals. I walked around with a stone for a while. It didn't help me out very much. There we go. And... excellent. Now once this is here, I should be able to do... yeah. I can melt snow. And I now have 0.11 gallons of unsafe water. Which, you know, is something. Water that may make you ill. Alright, well, at least it's something. Got more firewood. I'm hoping I can find something around here in the daylight. That's empty, I already checked that.
Think about is food.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Hold on there. We're gonna be okay. Cardboard box. There's probably something around here that has food.
Looks like debris from the crash site above.
Crate. Please be food. Military grade MRE, good quality, and meets all technical requirements to be considered real food, designed to keep a soldier on their feet. Okay, that seems helpful. Let's eat that right now. We'll also increase my thirst a little bit. Okay, so now I'm not so hungry.
By snow, nothing to drink.
What do we got in here? Disinfectant, matches, more crates, a book, which I could burn. Cloth for bandages. And, man, I'm gonna have to rest more before I'm fixed of this fall. Oh god, that's not good at all. That's a cliff. That seems very bad. Is there other stuff around here that I'm not aware of? I mean, I have that unsafe water. And I don't have any way to, you know, boil it. It's the thing. This doesn't go anywhere else. Oh god, I'm very stranded here. Was there something... You can normally hold shift to run, but you can't quite run whenever you're heavily injured. Nothing hiding behind here? No. There's blood. I think it's my blood. Could break this down to get some wood. Sure. Oh god, make water from fire. Anytime you have a fire, you can melt snow to produce water, but melting it alone isn't sufficient to ensure it's potable. If you have the fuel to do so, it's better to boil it after to make sure any bacteria, parasites, or impurities are removed. Water treatment pills let you purify non-potable water without using up valuable fuel resources. Okay. So, boil it. Oh, there was stuff in the crates. Oh, there's stuff in the crates. Oh, geez, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Crap. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and do this then. That's my plan. We go over here. Another stick. Where's my fire? Is it still over here? Still resembles a fire? Alright, let me give that an accelerant. Go, fire, go! Okay, so now that's here. Can I boil water? All of the water I have? Boiling water. Come on, give me something to drink. Cool, and I can keep melting snow, which I will do. Which puts out my campfire, but at least I have some water to drink. Alright. Cool. Drinking the water. Look at that go up. Yes! Survival.
Shit. That cut smarts. Better make sure it doesn't get infected.
Okay, let's see. First aid. Antibiotics. Take antibiotics.
Come on. Come on.
That treatment did not do it. What do you mean it didn't do anything? Oh. Well, it came up on screen. It was like, do you want to take this for your thing? And I was like, yeah. And I thought that it would... I thought that it would work. Antiseptic. Apply. Okay. Applying antiseptic. Alright, so I'm not gonna die from that. Thank God.
I don't feel so good. I need to rest up.
Oh, Lord. Day 3. I'm gonna admit, this is actually... I started with survival mode, and I kind of wish I would have started with this.
Bad. I'm gonna need a good long fire to keep from freezing to death.
Yeah, I wish I would have started with this, because this kind of teaches you a little bit. I've already learned more than I learned in survival. So keep that in mind for future players. You may want to start with the episodic mode. And they plan to do 5 episodes, and they've done...
Can't feel my feet.
Oh god, it's cold. Break this down, because there might be something in it. They're planning on doing 5 episodes, and 2 are out already. So they're going to be 3 more. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. I'm breaking this stuff down, man. It's hopefully enough fuel. My health is water purification tablets. That would have been helpful earlier. Birch bark.
Cold to think.
There's a bunch of, I don't know if this is going to be enough fuel, but I'm also dying. And I would prefer not to die. So let's go in here. In my little cave here. And let's start this thing off with my accelerant. And I've got, let's see, estimated fire duration 8 minutes, 19 minutes, 1 hour. Start fire. And after I get the fire started, I should be able to...
Looks like it worked.
Add time to it. Add fuel. Okay, that's 7 hours. At least I can stand next to this and my temperature is going way, way up, which is good. Oh my lord. This has been something. So if I check my journal... Let's see, day 3, build a fire in the cave that will last the night. 9 hours. So I have to build one that'll last 9 hours. Okay, well I need to increase my temperature right now. So I'm just gonna chill here for a sec. So I don't die. And then I'll wander out into the wilderness for just a second and try to get a little bit more stuff. I'm also hungry, but I can only do so much. Give me that heat. Heat's good. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, let's see. Stick. Stick. Let's spend 10 minutes breaking this down. Oh god, that fell fast. 10 minutes in the snow is bad. Is that enough stuff? Add fuel. Are we at 9? It should be like 9 hours total now, right?
Damn it.
Oh god, I walked into the fire! Oh, Jesus! You've sustained serious burns because you walked into a fire.
It hurts so much.
Oh god, okay, it's fine, it's fine. I can fix this. I can fix this. I just gotta... I can apply a bandage. And...
The pain.
that's a start. And then I also need 2 pills. These are antibiotics. That's not the right pills, is it? Well, your general condition will be reduced until you treat the burns or you heal naturally. What is that, a cup of coffee? A cup of coffee will help right now? Well, I was trying to get closer. What is this? The pants you were wearing when you crashed into the plane, they're 80% wet. Actions repair. Sewing kit is required. You can harvest them. Oh my lord. I could take them off. Can you dry them in the fire? That doesn't seem like it. I'm pretty good. Purify water. Boil water. Am I good on water right now? you know, it's not great, but it's okay. Alright, don't walk through the fire again. Dear lord, that was bad. That was not good at all. I need something I can break down. Does this burn? Tinder plug. 9 minutes. Branch. God, I'm trying to think what the best source of, You don't have to be out here very long and your temperature just drops. Just absolutely plummets. I was hoping to find... Oh, here's firewood. That seems to work best, instead of trying to break some of this stuff down. Okay, certainly that is enough to help me survive. Careful. Let's walk back over here. Better. Alright. Man, my temperature did drop. Alright, so, fuel.
Looks good.
Fuel.
Now, to warm up before I freeze to death.
So 10 hours. Journal updated for the mission, and if I check in on that... Get your body temperature up, warm yourself by the fire for a while. Well, that's easy enough. I just gotta stand here and not burn myself again. God, I'm making the game harder than it needs to be. My calories are low. While I'm waiting, since I'm just sitting here, I could boil water. Seems like a no-brainer, right? It lowers the duration of the fire, but only by a few minutes. So that's really not that bad. So now I have even more water I can drink.
That should last me through the night. So tired.
Holy cow. Day 4. I've already survived much longer than I did in survival mode. Although, to be fair, it's not the same. I will show you guys.
Storm would never end. To find some food.
Okay. So this is still going. It's still got 2 hours on the thing, which is pretty cool. I can even add fuel. Cool. Crows. Your ears are your best survival tool. Pay attention to your surroundings and you might glean information that's important for your survival. For example, a murder of crows circling up ahead might suggest an animal carcass or even a human corpse might be nearby. Oh man, that's...
Getting weak.
It's my dinner. Human corpse.
Storm last night. Blew that tree clean over.
Ah. So that's how they're gonna do this. Well, looky there. Even more gear. So let me start by checking this. I squatted over to the side. Oh god.
Locked.
Oh, we've earned a cutscene.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking. Whoa, well, slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about? It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie... Will... I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me, or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. When it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride.
So it looks like you learned the story through these flashback events. You kind of figure out why you are where you are.
Whatever's in this case, Aspirin was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already done it for it.
Okay, and I can't, for whatever reason, get into the backpack, but that's alright. I'm here for the food!
This carcass could save my life. This doesn't look too good, but what choice do I have?
Alright, meat. 100% frozen. Estimated cost to harvest. Current calories 0. Well, I don't have any calories. How am I gonna... How do I do this? So I'm gonna take this. And I don't have any calories, so I don't even know what I'm using to grab this, but I have some. Can I... Alright, everything you eat can kill you. When starving, you may feel desperate enough to take your chances, but in general, eating raw meat is a bad idea. Cook it over a fire to avoid getting food poisoning or parasites. Cooked meat also lasts longer and attracts fewer predators. Alright. I didn't take much, and I need more, but I didn't want to exert the calories I don't have to, you know, get that stuff, get the meat. So I'm coming back with what I got. I'm going to work with what I got, and then I can go back and get more. But I gotta start somewhere. Alright. So... gamey venison raw. Cook. Because I'm starving right now. And I'm wondering how long it's gonna be before something bad happens because of it. Food. Eat that son of a gun. Okay, that helped a little bit. Alright, well, now I have some calories, so now I can actually go back and get more, I guess. There might have been other stuff over there, I didn't know this. But I don't think so. Maybe I can get the rest? Maybe not? Will's coat. The coat you were wearing when you crashed in your plane. Clothing is armor against cold. Out in the wilderness, clothing is like armor against the elements. Wear layers to stay warm. And remember, wind is your enemy. Clothing offers different protection from cold and wind chill. Your clothes can get wet from blowing snow or if you fall into water, which makes them ineffective and increases your risk of hypothermia or even frostbite. Keep your clothes as dry as you can. Finally, clothing can protect you from physical injuries, from falling or tangling with wildlife. Balance all these factors against the weight and mobility cost of your combined clothing. My God, that's crazy. You don't need these yet. Okay, cedar limb. Alright, well, hold on. First things first. I'm still burned, because I'm an idiot. Let me check my clothing here. So I've got Will's coat, frozen. Wear. But it's frozen. Okay, will it unfreeze while I'm wearing it? I think my temperature's dropping really fast because the coat is frozen. I think actually things got worse when I put the coat on. I think, maybe. I don't know. I need to, like... actions. I'm not sure how to do that. For now, I need more of this. This is important. Get in there. I need to not die. Harvest that food. It's going to take up my calories, but it is going to allow me... Oh, I'm also, like, freezing to death. I'm starving and I'm freezing to death. Seems bad. Give me the... give me the stuff. Let me make sure my fire is still going. Don't need these. Okay. Just trying not to die. That's me. Oh, there's a crate down there I should really open at some point in the future. Stay right there.
Cold.
No, 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 no. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Everything's cool. Everything's good. Just gotta get over here, close to the fire. Yes. Just don't walk into it again. Fuel. Add fuel, add fuel. Nice long fire. Gamey venison, cook. And then eat before you die. I think my burn is starting to get a little better, which is nice. And let's go ahead and eat that first. Raw, cooked. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Things are okay. Things... I'm not going to say that things couldn't be better, but currently, things are okay. Seems good. Also... I still have some water, so I'm gonna drink some water also. So I'm gonna be dehydrated if I don't. And then, I cooked one of these things, so eat that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm back in the pink, baby. Things are good. Let's go ahead and cook this last piece of, venison. And then I think I'll be set. Except the fire's not gonna last that long. Food, eat. Awesome. I filled my belly. So what's in my journal? What's it want me to do? See if you're strong enough to climb out of the ravine and explore the ravine. Alright, well, things are going pretty well for me right now. So I think I will do just that. Got some cloth. There's a few other little supplies that have been chilling around here. There's some firewood and some birch. And I don't know if I'm coming back to this area, but I probably am. I'd like to think of this as, like, my little unofficial, my little unofficial campground. This is where I'm making my stand against humanity. Against the elements. So I got that stuff. Now I need to get back up there. I never... One thing I was worried about was this coat. This coat would really help me, but it's... Oh, it's 38% frozen. Okay, so over time, like keeping it in my bag, it's just going to get less frozen. Or maybe standing near... You know, like the, standing near the fire probably helps too. Alright, so... What is it that I thought I could climb? Oh, I can climb this. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so maybe I can get out of here. Or not. Great. Sometimes Mother Nature is your pharmacist. Craft rose hips into a preparation that can be boiled in water to produce a tea with pain-relieving properties. Keep your eyes open for other natural remedies. Oh, God.
May as well rest up. No telling what tomorrow will bring.
Healed sprained ankle. Oh, over time. So I didn't even have to use the rose hips. And I have some, which is good. Day 5. I'm somehow still alive.
Today. I think I can climb out of here now.
That's good. What you know can save you. As you learn things about the world, either through your own actions or through interacting with people, you unlock knowledge about people, places, things, and actions. Deeper knowledge can be revealed when you gain the trust of other survivors you meet. This knowledge is tracked in your journal for future reference. Alright. Doing pretty good, honestly. I was wondering, like, could I take this with me, but I guess not. I want that wood. Alright, so now I'm strong enough to climb out, supposedly. So let's see what lies beyond. I don't think there's any more meat to be garnered from that carcass, so we're just gonna keep going. Gonna grab these just in case. Because God knows I'm very capable of hurting myself. There we go. I did it! Good job, me! Cool. Alright, so let's see what we can find out here as we get out of the ravine. Just gotta keep climbing and everything will work out fine, probably. I'm taking all the rose hips I can along the way to make that special tea. Alright.
I think I'm gonna make it.
I mean, well, let's not get too cocky yet.
Getting near the top.
Here we go. Awesome.
Finally made it.
Seriously, give me all of these. I assume they don't take up much room. And I might end up needing them. So did I do it? Oh man, there's probably going to be a lot more supplies up here that were from the crash. Or not. Maybe there's none. Good to know.
I sure hope Astrid's not in there.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor? That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
What I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not...
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
Mackenzie, not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
Wow. So
There must be signs of Astrid around here somewhere.
Chapter 2, Echoes of Astrid. I'm getting the impression that, that maybe they had a kid together and something happened to the kid.
Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end. Man,
it took 5 days. And we did not go very far. But we got up here on this ridge. Reclaimed wood. Beef jerky, yeah! Tasty and pretty much lasts forever. And also, orange soda. Doing pretty good on all my stuff right now. Been breaking down these crates because you can never really tell what's inside. My burns are healed. Decent down vest. And wool socks. So let's take a look at that. Vest. Will's coat. These are both frozen. Well, that's exciting. And then also wool socks, which are frozen. I'm gonna spend some time with, I might be able to wear them and they would, like...
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
Run for your life. Walking through the snow with a heavy pack can get tiring, but sometimes you just have to run. Escape wildlife, avoid weak ice, or get to shelter faster by sprinting. Keep in mind that sprinting uses up more calories than walking, and your sprint stamina is limited by how restrictive your clothing is. It takes you a little while to recover sprint stamina, so use it wisely. It's exciting. That means there's going to be a time coming up soon where I have to run. Now I'm really paranoid. Really paranoid. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. There's another thing here. Can't check on it, though. It's not something I can interact with. I see a bunny over there. Oh, they were just telling me because of the ice. Aim true and you won't go hungry. You can pick up small stones and use them to stun rabbits, equip them, and throw them to hit a rabbit, then grab it while it's stunned. If you can kill it, you can eat it. Okay. Let's equip this. This ice does not look particularly stable. That was not a good throw. They are much faster than me, which is probably obvious. Where'd you guys go?
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
I threw a rock at the ground because I'm so mad at it. Careful. Sneaking up on this bunny. The odds of me hitting this thing are so small. Also, I'm really cold on the ice. Who would have thought? Boom! Got that thing. I'm sorry, little buddy, but I gotta eat. Alright. Got it. Cool. Unfortunately, I'm going to freeze to death here. Let me quickly make a, oh, Jesus. I'm gonna die. Yeah, hypothermia risk. You don't say. Apparently, I can't build this anywhere nearby. Oh, jeez. Really? What are my other options for warmth? I could make like a torch? Probably? Somehow? Is there a way to torch? Certainly I can make a torch. No. No, that doesn't seem to... That was one of the things that was an option in the survival mode, so I was just assuming, but I guess not. I'm freezing to death, which is a problem. Because these are frozen. All my stuff's frozen, but I'm so cold. I need to get to somewhere where I can, like... Oh god. I'm gonna run a little bit.
There must be a way to get up there.
Can I climb this? I can. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna freeze to death. There's gotta be somewhere I can build a fire. I mean, this is great. I'm finding all sorts of wonderful things that I can utilize. I don't know what the guts are for, but, you know, I have all this wonderful stuff, but I'm gonna freeze to death. Frostbite risk. Oh god. And we're sure that I can't build a campfire just here somewhere. No, it has to be, I guess, like somewhat protected. And none of these areas are protected. Can crouch. I got it. I think I would have figured that out. Oh god. Oh, this is how it ends. I was way too cold. I had stuff. God, my poor wrist. Oh, here we go. I should be able to build a fire here, right? Each light source has pros and cons. You may need to improvise light sources to see in the dark. You can craft torches out of available materials. Flares provide a one-off light source. Lanterns last longer but use up oil. Darkness hides dangers and also prevents you from crafting, repairing your gear, and other actions. Alright, so... This is... perfect. Alright. Don't have an accelerant. Start fire. 75% chance of success. If I can get a fire going in this cave... then I dramatically increase my risk, or my chance of survival. And I'll also be able to see a little bit, which seems helpful. Looks like the fire is actually making it.
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we're starting a fire. Also going to be careful not to walk into it this time. I think that would be helpful also. And good. Alright, 59 minutes. Let's add fuel to that. Reclaimed wood. Alright, that's plenty of time. Moldy venison. Yeah. That seems bad. Frostbite risk is healed. I think I'm kind of hungry. But I have beef jerky, so I'm fine. And I still have some water. Right? Yeah. Perfect. I'm good. I'm good. I was worried for nothing. Just stand next to this fire for a second. There's a corpse here. Hopefully that's not Astrid. Matches. Worn fleece mittens. Moldy granola bar. Depends how desperate I am. There's a torch. Can I light it? Yes. Wonderful. Bedroll. Now I can sleep. Resting heals you and saves your progress. Resting restores lost condition and helps you recover from afflictions. You can rest in beds you find as you explore the world. A bedroll allows you to rest wherever you like. Remember that resting uses up calories, and the hours that pass make you hungry and thirsty. And there's heat. Not really. I was going to say there's heat being generated from the torch, but not really. It's actually not really doing much. A little bit, maybe. But now I can actually see in this cave. And I can see that... It looks like there's another... Okay, there's an opening here. With a spare torch. And the cave splits off. Oh, there's something over here. Lost in the storm. I left with the others, but the storm turned bad and I couldn't keep up. Some turned back to see if they could wait it out at the old church. I kept going, but I think I took a wrong turn. I'll backtrack in the morning and see if I can find their trail. Signed, Alice. Alice also left me some peaches, which is helpful. Antiseptic. There might be something else in the backpack. Lantern fuel, sewing kit, cloth. Thank you, Alice. You've done me a great service. Moldy granola bar. Let's not do that. Fresh venison cooked. Good stuff. This campfire's burned out, but I don't need it really. Doing pretty good now. Let's walk down here and see if we can find anything. Haven't stumbled across any predators. But maybe I'm speaking too soon. Found a lump of coal. More coal. Maybe Johnny Cash was in here. Nope. Nothing else of interest. There's some rocks, but I don't know if those... Yeah, you can't pick those up. They're part of the environment. Did I find the other side of this? More cloth. Man, I threw all my firewood into that campfire, which is kind of dumb. Ah, the other side.
Astrid, where did you go?
Avoid if you can. Wolves are not dogs, and out here, they are very dangerous. They normally avoid humans, but do you want to take a chance? Like most things in nature, wolves are afraid of fire. Campfires, torches, or flares can keep them at bay. Thrown torches or flares might scare them away. But there are no guarantees. In the end, the best way to avoid tangling with wolves is to give them a wide berth. Remember, they are attracted to blood and raw meat. Well, I have a torch, so... I have a torch! Get out of here! Man, that thing took off. And this belongs to me, friend. Give me that food. And the guts. Fantastic. Hypothermia risk healed. I didn't know I was...
Freezing.
Oh, it got dark. Oh god. Also, in addition, My torch is gone. Oh, the dog's back. Okay, listen, buddy. Buddy? Hey, hey. Puncture? Sprained ankle. Did I puncture? I got him. I really like how the game doesn't, he's not like, he doesn't vanish. He runs away, which means that he's still out here somewhere. So you are likely to run into him again. I think it probably would have been a much wiser decision to just let him nibble on that while I walked around him, but instead I was like, nah, I'm gonna fight it. And now I'm freezing to death. There he goes. He's still running. Of course, now he's like, no, I can take him.
I'm not as lost as I thought.
Oh, wow. Stuff that at least resembles civilization. There's a car? Is there anything in here? Take shelter. Cars can serve as shelters, protecting you from deadly wind and wildlife. You might even find supplies left inside the glove compartments or trunks. The radio, which obviously doesn't work. Oh god. Sup, wolf? I wish I could hit the horn. Well, that thing walked by. We're fine. Is there anything in here? No. I'm gonna get out. Can I even check? Oh, Jesus! Ah! Oh, God, it scared me. Desperation. Blood loss. You died from loss of blood and shock from a wolf attack. To be fair, I think that that's probably good, because I've been showing off this, this thing for quite a while. First20 turned into a first long time. So far I like it. That's very different from the survival mode, so if that felt too hand-holdy for you, then let me show you something. Because this is crazy. So whenever I tried survival earlier, I did Voyager, which is basically normal mode. And wildlife is sparse, but can seek you out. So I did that. And you actually get to choose where on the map you start. And this was suggested for new players. And honestly, I still feel like I am a new player. But I'll do Coastal Highway. For intermediate players, a weather-battered coastline rich in shelters and resources. Watch out for wildlife. I'll be a male. Name the sandbox. And this is it. This is how long can you survive. And this is what people were playing for many years and what has garnered so much attention and praise. Because people that are looking for a very serious survival game have found it. Like, this game keeps track of all this crazy stuff. So we start... See what kind of supplies that we're starting with. So this is us. Right now we're okay. We have 2,000 calories. We've got a pretty good amount of equipment. We get started out with some stuff. And even though it looks like you have a good bit of things, trust me, you don't. Because whenever I started, I was like, oh, I have things. Everything will be fine. And oh, Lord, it wasn't. It so wasn't. And you're just, here you are. This is it. This is literally all there is to it. You're in the world. We started at Coastal Highway, and this is all we know. And the game says, you know, good luck. And it's just a matter of how long can you survive. And, you know, the game takes everything very seriously, so you don't actually... You don't know how long you're going to last, and you don't know what you're going to run into. So I decided to start walking this way. I don't know what is this way. I currently don't see any signs of life or shelter or resources. What I was hoping is that really close to the entranceway I would find, like, a building. Having a building to take shelter in is really great. It was one of the places at the Mystery Lake, which is the one they recommend for new players, which is where I started when I played the survival mode for an hour. You started right next to some buildings. And here, you're not really next to any. Unfortunately, you start with a full belly and, you know, full rest and all that stuff, so you're in the best shape to try and find something, and it looks like there's a house down here, which is good. Or no, this is a rock, isn't it? This is just a rock. God, I thought it was a lodge. I was like, well, there we go. There we go, we found a lodge. Kind of walk down this cliff. It looks like there's something down here. Oh, I thought that was a wolf. It's just a tree trunk. I was very worried. I was like, this is not good. I have a stone. Oh, man. This is way different than the one I played. Is that something, or is that a rock also? Oh, God, they're just rocks. There's no anything. See, at least in the other one, there was like some trailers at the beginning, so I had a place to like call camp. In this, it's like...
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh, wow. I started wandering into the woods, and within just a minute, I'm going to be dead. Because I never found anywhere to sleep. I'm going to have hypothermia. Like, you could just pick up some sticks.
Wait. I'm so cold.
You could just pick up sticks and build a fire, but, like, you need to find... You need to find a place. And I haven't seen any signs. Because it said on the thing, it was like, there's like places, there's buildings. And I was like, oh, okay, great. And I haven't seen anything that even remotely looks man-made. Oh, there's a building down there on the ice. If I don't... Am I dying? I'm fine. I'm freezing to death, but I'm fine. I do see something that resembles a building down there. I just have to be careful getting down here. Hopefully I won't run into any bears or anything like that. Okay, so this is not exactly ideal, but at least I found a thing. And I'm going to run to it because otherwise I'm going to develop hypothermia. Perfect. Alright, I have some... Start fire. So now I have a fire, so I won't freeze to death. And it said... Add fuel. Minutes before coal can be added, 28. Okay. Do I have any food I can cook? Can I cook the peaches? I guess. I don't know. Kind of weird, but sure. I'm cooking peaches, and it's making my fire go down a little bit faster, but I cooked peaches. Sure. And now I can eat the peaches. Dusty Pinnacle peaches. Weird. I cooked a can of peaches. Well, you know, whatever you gotta do to survive, man. Is there anything in here? Nope. Orange soda.
Excellent.
Okay, and a granola bar. So here's the deal. I got rid of my hypothermia risk, but this is not creating a lot of heat. And part of it's probably, if I had to guess, because it's an open area. So I threw some stuff in here, but it's not helping me out that much. I can melt some snow to create some water, which seems like a good idea. It's gonna put my fire out. But that's okay, because honestly, I gotta get away from here. Fishing hole's frozen. There, that's what I need. Right there. A real building with a real door that I can go inside and do a better job, somewhat, of surviving. Can't really see. There's gotta be a door here somewhere, right? Open door. Fishing camp. Alright, so that's what I discovered. It is too dark in here to see. But I probably have... let's see, how do I get to them? I think I can just do... Yeah, lighting sources, matches. At least I can see in here. Is there some sort of... Is there anything I can light in here? There's a lamp. That doesn't really help me now. Cloth. Got some shoes. Stack of papers. Sometimes, because... Oh, shoot. Do I have another... Let me light this thing. Because on the other survival run, I actually ended up finding a lamp in a building, and it was a godsend, but unfortunately this doesn't seem to have one. But if I'm pretty okay. My temperature's going down. See any problem? Let me search here. Nothing. Alright, can I get into the bed? I can. Let's get some sleep. Maybe not that much sleep. Maybe just like that much sleep. See, this is the one thing that they didn't do for you in story mode is, you know, they took care of all the sleeping. Also, I didn't sleep enough, did I? Aw, shoot. There's a way to pass time. Yeah. Past 4 hours. So the sun comes up a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. That's probably a little more than I needed. Probably just needed like an hour or two, but whatever. Now I'm here. Alright, and I'm real thirsty.
Need a drink.
Unsafe water. Orange soda. That's right, Kel Mitchell was here to make sure you don't die. Okay, now I can at least see. And this place is cold. And it's mostly because I don't have enough good clothing. As I discover stuff... so like this... This is actually warmer. Yeah, these are better than the running shoes. The running shoes probably... They help me run, which is nice, but otherwise they're not going to do anything for me. I'll check out another cabin or two, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and call the video, because we've been going for quite a while. I find this game fascinating. Like, absolutely fascinating. I can see why people have enjoyed playing it for so long, because there's just so much to do and explore and see, and just see if you can make it. And, like, the resources that you find in here, like, they're limited. You know, you're not gonna... Once you dismantle a shelf, which you can do, you have to get a hatchet, but you can do it. Like, once you do that, that shelf's gone. Like, those things don't come back. So you have to decide, you know, what you're going to destroy and what you're going to take, and it's important for you to find renewable sources out in the wild. Like, you have to become a hunter and find food sources, because you can't just eat peaches that you find, because eventually the peaches will be gone. And I find that fascinating. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with survival games. This is one of the first ones I think that I've seen that's, you know, quite to this level. And it's really cool. Smells bad, but probably better than starving. So if you need to, you can eat dog food. There's a nice bed in here. And if you're sleeping, you know, if you're in the bed, then you're probably warmer than if you weren't. A ragged t-shirt, but if I don't have anything on underneath, then it's probably worth wearing, because it'll increase my temperature just a little bit. So yeah, I'll throw on extra layers. Seems like a good idea.
What have we here?
A dress shirt. Can I wear that too? No clothing of this type. This is slightly warmer. Wear this. I have no clothing of this type. Dang it. Oh man, energy bar. So you find a few little extras that make things a little... Oh, trail boots.
I think I can use this.
Okay, so that's gotta be better than these things. Oh yeah. Okay, so put these on. Okay, I'm still cold in here, but things are better than they were. Thankfully. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. This is a fascinating game. It's finally out of early access. There's a deer out there, but I don't have any way to get it. It's finally out of early access. There is a story mode. It's going to be a 5-part story, and the first 2 parts are out now, and they're just going to release the other ones as they, I guess, get them finished. But the survival mode is what people have been really interested in for all this time, and you know, it's very fleshed out. And if you're into this sort of thing, then I would highly recommend this game. And if you've played this, if you've spent adequate time with The Long Dark, definitely share your experiences in the comments, and especially, how long have you survived? I'm really curious about that. What's your record for surviving out here? Because this, to me, is just absolutely crazy. There's so much to do, and this sort of game is one that you could easily sink a lot of time into. I'm really interested in the story mode, but I find modes like this also very fascinating. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Long Dark, available now on Steam, I'll put the link for Steam in the description, but it's also available for Xbox One and PS4. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another Stephen Plays First 20. This doesn't really do me any good now, does it?